Hey, thanks for tuning in to 1975 Patches Gospel Channel. I apologize for having to take down the Trinity talent show. And it was so nice and so beautiful. But unfortunately, due to Warner Company or whoever owns some of the songs, I was not able to keep it up. Because if not, they will want me to pay them. So I do apologize. So I am going to be bringing you pretty soon the tough questions that you don't like to ask your reverend. And the kind of questions that you just kind of just say, I ain't going to mention that, And I'm not going to ask nobody. Or if you're wondering if anybody else is thinking the things that you're thinking. So Reverend Johnson will be coming up this week, and I will be asking him, when is the hair or the appropriate clothing is too much for the church? Now, I never have problems with the clothing, but I do have problems with the hair. Some people think my hair is a little distracting. But just because my hair, yes, my hair, is movable. And it has sound effects. I cannot come into the church and pray too because my hair is spinning. So I just want to know. But that's why I love my Reverend Johnson, because no matter what my hair looks like, he welcomes me into the church. And no matter what color Sister Chewy wears, no matter whether she is wearing a plaid checkered lime green and orange blazer with some red slacks, you are still welcome. Even if you have on high water pants with smish smack socks, a hole in your sweater, you are still welcome. And even though my hair is movable, I am still welcome. So I will be talking to him about that. Well, I also will be asking him questions like, how many times do you think is just too many times to pass the collection plate? I was wondering. I've been to some churches and, once it's supposed to do it at least once. Twice, if it's for the kids and things you got to do, I'm cool. But when you get to passing that collection plate 4 and 5 times, come on. I think that's too many. I mean, at one point, I was at one church, I almost made, just leave the collection plate right here next to me. And at the end of the service, I'll give it back. Because it don't make no sense to pass that plate around so many times. So I want to ask them, how many times is too many? I mean, especially if your church is real little, I can't, I don't understand it, I don't understand it. I understand you have building funds and all that other funds, but if you pay one good time, maybe something separate extra for the kids, that should be good enough. But when you get to pass that collection plate too many times, I don't have money for every basket. So quit looking at me all crazy when you hand me the collection plate and I give it right back. I put my hands up. I don't accept it. I've already gave a couple times. Don't look at me. So, I also want to know, how long do you think church should be? It's Sunday. People need to eat. People need to get to where they got to go to. People got things to do. I don't mind sitting in church 1, 2, 3 hours. But when it gets to making your kids sit for 4, 5, 6 hours, we've gone too far. You've gone too far. It's almost like abuse. Don't get me wrong. You know, I'm not saying it's not good to go to church. I love church. But after so many hours, it's just so long. Since I didn't pay nothing but twice in the collection plate, maybe I should only stay half the time. So I will be asking him about that. Because, hmm, those are some of the things that you might want to talk to your reverend about that, you don't feel comfortable talking with. But I love my reverend. He's real cool. He's real close. He works with the kids. And you can pretty much so ask them anything without feeling like, you just stuck your foot in your mouth. So until next time, I'll be back. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell their mama, tell their daddy, to tell their cousin to subscribe to 1975 Patches G-O-D channel. And I have a new website now. So go to Facebook, follow the link. Okay, it's www.lifewithcousinpatchesweb.com or something like that. Go to Facebook and click on Patches Wells. So, smoochie sugars. Now, there's always a PS for Patches. Let me let you guys know, this is my lady love bug her. Went on to put the love in there because everyone loves it. They loves it, loves it, loves it. I want to send special thanks to Lady Boss Person. I love all of your videos that you put up, your songs. I get them all. If it wasn't for the Jesus within me, I almost choked somebody over these posters and t-shirts. But it's going to be okay. I got them coming. I finally found another resource, and it's going to be okay. Sometimes the Lord throws pebbles and rocks, in your way. You just got to hobble over them. And that's what I tend to try to do. So I send special thanks out to you because you was the first one to subscribe to the new webpage. So thank you so much, sugar. Uh, Let me see. Thank you, Big Boy Hollywood. You was the first one to call and congratulate me on making damn near partner with YouTube. So, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I appreciate all y'all support and love. And if I had all the time in the world, I'd be sitting at 1,000 shout outs. But I got a lot of things going on behind the scenes that I'm trying to put together so we can have these shows up and running on a regular. And still trying to maintain my life. And I know sometimes, I may be late on some things. But in a life in Cousin Patches land, you know, Christmas may not end till the second week in January. So my days and my times, it's kind of like that. I have a bad back and sometimes I got to sit, lay it down. And on top of all of that, I've been taking in a lot of extra education. So I will be getting back to you. Y'all stay tuned, subscribe, or go check me out on Life with Cousin Patches. That channel, it's all right, but it's not G-rated. So check me out. I'll talk to you later. Stay blessed, sugars. I love you all, and thank you for all y'all love and support. Mwah.